America, and this is my horse Merlin. Just a little bit of info about Merlin today before we get started with our grooming blog or live feed.
Video blog.
Live video blog.
Right.
All right, cool. We got it all working. Merlin is a 16-year-old thoroughbred. He does lower level dressage, and he's my buddy. I've had him for about 4 years now. And we do a pretty good team together, and we're going to slowly figure out the dressage world together since this is all new to me as well. But anywho, back to our video. Today we're going to give Merlin a good brushing. He's kind of dirty, and I rode a few horses today, and I just don't have the energy to ride another one. So he's definitely deserving of a brushing. So for those of you who are new to horses or who have never had horses or interested in learning about horses, I'm kind of going to go over all the different brushes we use and why we use them and in the order we use them and all that fun stuff. So typically first when I start to brush my horses, and there's numerous ways you can do it, everybody has their own techniques that work, but my horse likes to get, we typically use the curry comb. Merlin's a little bit more sensitive, so I found this super cool little scrubby brush. I think it's maybe for like bathing or something, but he loves this soft side. So instead of using the curry comb, we use that, and we use it in the same aspect as a curry comb.
Those are definitely available on horse.com.
Yeah, horse.com, definitely.
Definitely available.
All of this stuff is available on horse.com, so anything you need, feel free to just check out the website to make your purchase. So I call it the jelly scrubber. I think that's maybe legit what it's called. But I don't know, but it's awesome. So anyway, just circular motions. Yeah, he likes this. Just circular motions. And this just helps to pick up all the dirt that's under the fur. You can see it kind of picking up all this dirt that was hidden under his fur. And you'll just see kind of more dirt surface. And that's the idea of this brush, so it does a really good job. Merlin's super dirty. He loves to be dirty. I never really understood why. But you're a horse, right, Mer? Just let him know you're behind him. And I just do their whole body as a once-over with it, and you can just see like the dirt pouring off of him. And I scrub his legs really good too, especially this time of year in case they get like a fungus or something. You definitely want to get it off here.
When I was younger, I used to be like, you know, when you see a dirty car, you can like draw things in their dirt. I like make a heart.
Oh. Oh my god.
Right, Bubby? Yeah.
So then I take, and I'm going to do both sides, but I'll just show you guys as I kind of go around. Like I said, everybody has their own technique. I have my own technique. I do one side and move around to the other side. So then I take a hard brush. It's called like a dandy brush. A dandy, yeah, harder brush, like a dandy brush. Just picks up all the dander. And it just kind of brushes away.
Look at that.
What the curry comb or my jelly scrubber picked up off of him. You can see him kind of winching. Again, he's a sensitive horse. So we just try to keep Merlin happy with the softer brushes here. But these come in varieties of coarse, fine.
Just like a toothbrush for people who don't know horses at all.
Exactly.
Just like a toothbrush, you know. Everybody has different gums.
It has like they have one called a flick brush, and that's just designed to get the dirt off the top of the coat at horse shows. He's got a little bit of something on his back leg back here, so he's letting me scrub it, so we're just going to keep on scrubbing it.
His lip is quivering a little. He's definitely loving it.
He just loves to be groomed. He's so silly. And then,
good boy, Bob.
you know, just be careful if they have any cuts or anything. Like he's got a little, was playing too rough with Mr. Trevor in the field. And
look at his face. He's like, yep.
And again, just circular motions.
Yeah. Coming off real nice.
He's so cute. I love him. I originally bought him as like a project to resell, and then I fell in love with him, and I'm like,
she fell in love with you. She fell in love with you, Baba. He looks so good.
I know, he's just so awesome.
And the things you can do through grooming without even bathing is amazing.
I mean, like this is, and you know what? Just to keep them clean like this, of course he's going to go out and roll, no doubt about it. But just to know that you're getting the gunk off from the undercoat, a lot of times you can't see things. Like he's got these spots right here.
Right.
And a lot of times we call it rain rot. And it's basically just from where the water runs off of them when they're out in the rain.
Right.
Sometimes they like to be out in it, and it just sits there and kind of absorbs into his skin and has like a fungus, and then turns into a bacterial infection if you don't treat it.
Right. And that's very common.
Yeah.
Very
especially
common.
in New Jersey here, it's so
Yes.
common.
Yes.
All the time. So we definitely just want to make sure we always check them over.
He's like lifting his leg for you.
He's like, Mom, where's the farrier? He'll be out Saturday, buddy.
He'll be out Saturday.
You get your pedicure on Saturday.
Horses get more pedicures than we do.
They really do. Like, I know, like, I go home and I'm like, oh my gosh, my toenails are ratchet. And then I'm like, let me paint them.
Let me paint them.
Why, my horse is getting 4 shoes put on.
Right. Pampered.
He's worth it. But Merlin does have a lot of, like I said, he's got sensitive skin, and I'm just kind of looking all over his legs and seeing he's got these little fungusy spots, which I was explaining in our bathing video with Mickey a couple weeks back, the Microtech shampoo. They make a spray. I have it over there. Horse.com sells it. Definitely great if you have a horse who has sensitive skin or is prone to like things such as rain rot and fungal infections and stuff. Bacterial, it's a good preventative to use. So it's also good for their coat. All right, so we definitely took care of all of his brushing. He could probably use another round, so I'll do that a bit later, but definitely want to go through everything with you guys. So after we do that, like I said, you have a softer brush, like a flick brush, and this just kind of gets the top layer of dirt off. It's more like used, if you can see the difference, it's more like used for shining, for like when you're by the show arena.
It's like a finishing spray for makeup.
Like a last minute touch-up.
Like a last minute finisher.
Shedding blade, so when they start shedding, this is just something, he doesn't have any fur to shed.
Right now it's not shedding season.
You would just go like this and it would just pull all this fur out. Definitely just a good thing to keep in your grooming kit.
Oh, definitely an essential.
I have a hole punch, always have a hole punch. You just never know when you're going to need it, if a horse breaks a bridle when they're, you know, or halter or anything. I have 2 different types of mane brushes. I like to brush their manes. I never ever brush my horse's tails. And I don't brush them because I feel like every time you do, you just pull the hair out. So if you take notice to Mr. Merlin's tail, it's super thick. It's super coarse right now, but all I do is throw conditioner in it or like some type of detangler.
And that works then.
Yeah,
and just leave it in.
And I only brush it during the horse shows when he gets braided.
So it's like leave-in treatment for humans.
Yeah, and we'll show you that too. Horse.com sells it. I'll be grabbing it out of my locker since I forgot to.
Those mane brushes, I know Horse.com has that in a kit.
This is the Oster brand.
The kit.
I love the kit.
Yep.
These all came from the kit.
Yep.
I just love
I have the
kit,
same one.
But love them. I actually have a brush in here. I'll show you. It's from the Oster kit. Merlin loves when you brush his face with it. I don't know why. He loves
He's
it.
so cute. Look
He's
at
the
him.
cutest thing ever.
He really is so
He's
cute.
such a good boy. He just loves to
He's falling asleep right now.
I know. He loves to be pampered.
He's so cute.
My horses just love to be pampered, and I swear, like, that's all I do. I come out here and I'm like, all right, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and then I'm like,
nah, just brush your hair.
I'm just gonna pamper them.
Oh, his mane looks so good.
And then we'll brush his forelock. A lot of horses are head shy. Merlin's not. Just be very gentle when you go up to it. Don't be aggressive, especially if they are a little bit shy with their head. So in my knapsack of goodies, on top of 3 curry combs, again, another flick brush like I showed you.
We always have doubles, don't we?
And doubles are everywhere, yeah.
Everywhere.
You just collect through stuff through years and you're like, oh, I have that.
Oh, I already have
now
that.
I have 4 of them.
Oops, now I have one in green.
But if you ever notice, if you go on horse.com or if you're interested, the little brushes like this are known for face brushes. I really do like them. They're good, they're easy, they're small. Throwing it, you know, when you bring something at the horse's head, not necessarily throwing it, but kind of putting it up there, sometimes they're a little head shy. It's a little bit more forgiving, I guess. Whether this one is the Oster brand, it's super soft. I tend to use this one because my guys are used to it, and Merlin loves his head brushed. So I just go up to him, he already knows the drill.
Look at him.
And then I just clean up his face. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're handling my metal camera. You're making me look like a wussy.
He's so cute. Look at his forelock.
I know. And then I always wipe my horse's nose out, especially in the summer. I get a lot of pollen up in there. I always have rags in my grooming bag. It's just
That's a good idea. That's a good like tips and tricks for like a tips and tricks mini blog. Like nobody thinks of those things.
No, you don't. I always have rags. I have some weird stuff in here that I'll definitely go through. Again, more brushes because you can never have enough brushes. And I have this super cool thing. It's called an Equa Groomer. I don't know. I found it at, I don't even know, maybe I wanted at a horse show. I don't even know where I picked this crazy thing up, but it's kind of like a shedding blade, but it's better because you go like a block like this, and you can actually just see it moving the dirt.
Oh, wow.
But if they're shedding, it would move their hair.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
horse.com
sells something like
absolutely, something like it. I'm going to have to. Absolutely.
But other things to keep in your grooming kit, I have scissors just in case like I want to trim his tail, or if he like has something, or like he has one long whisker, or if I needed to cut like a piece of string or something.
Yes,
so
always.
Definitely have a hoof pick, and I'll show you how we pick feet real quick. I'm just gonna I'll do one and then run through real quick, so just to demonstrate.
Yeah, we'll do a quick one. Maybe one day we'll do an extensive one, but this will be a quick one.
Use my rear shot here. And you know, just pick the frog like you typically would, V-shape. Get all the gunk out. He doesn't have very much in his feet. Never does. Come here, Betty. Some horses will be more forgiving than others to pick up their feet. Merlin's just kind of used to the routine these days. Just bending down so I don't stick my butt in the face of the camera.
It's okay. He's so good. Yeah, one day we'll do an extensive one, and maybe even do like supplements for the hoof incorporated, and
like for sure.
and a dressing, because a lot of people, you know, dry hooves or even fungal hooves, like people kind of.
Yeah, we can show a variety of things. Yeah. So many horses here, something's always got something going on. And usually I clean my brushes. I like to clean my brushes like once a month with the brush therapy. It's a good cleanser. So we pick their feet. What else do I have in here? I have a mane pulling comb.
He doesn't need that.
No, his is good because we braid it. But we can do like a video one day on maybe
mane pulling. Yeah, guys. So comment below if you want to see any type of tutorial live, because we like doing live because we like to show you guys exactly what can happen. A horse can get spooked. A horse can be difficult. So we like to show live in action how it goes. So if you want to see a mane pulling tutorial, even a mane braiding tutorial, even, you know, anything like that, we can make it happen. Just comment below and let us know what you want to see. He's being so good. He's just like hanging. So I'm guessing one of those.
So yeah, so the one in the orange spray bottle is just standard fly spray. And then this is these cool stuff I was talking about, the Microtech by Equus.
Yes.
Definitely great stuff. Totally love it. It's a good preventative for his coat. Highly recommend it. Definitely worthwhile. And before I let you guys go, because I promised you I would show you.
And like, look at the difference in him. Like his coat, it almost looks a different color. From a quick groom. This wasn't even an extensive grooming session. It was a very quick grooming session. Just something to run down exactly how you can like easily touch up your horse after being in a field all day, or, you know, something simple.
To just pull them out and brush them even if you don't ride them.
Oh, absolutely.
So, of course, a Cookie, because he was such a good gentleman.
Good boy, Bubby.
Feeding, don't put your fingers in their mouth like I just did. And Vetrolin Detangler, horse.com sells it. I love it. This is the stuff I put in his tail. You just squeeze them into your hand.
And this is showing that you don't necessarily have to brush the tail.
Yeah, and then just...
And again, everybody's different, but this is awesome.
Yeah, everybody finds out what they like or what they see fit to work. And everybody's environment's different, soils different, nutrients are different, supplements are different. Everything's different. So I found that with my horse's regimen, this seems to work best. And then
I mean, it definitely shows. His tail is thick. It's straight. It's so healthy. I mean, that really works.
But yes, and then I just do this. I kind of brush it with my fingers. I get any twirlies out so he doesn't start dreadlocking.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then that's about it. I mean, that's just a quick, simple groom just because he needed some attention and love. I don't have the energy to ride. I'm whooped today.
No, this was fun, and he was such a good boy.
Yeah, definitely just wanted to give him some attention. Know that, you know, you don't have to ride them every time. They like to just be pulled out and just bond with them and pay attention to them. This is stuff they enjoy.
I think people who don't ride, or people who don't have horses, or people that don't even, you know, that aren't even around horses, I think that people should understand that 90% of having a horse or leasing a horse or being around horses, 90% has nothing to do with riding.
No, it's
nothing.
all care.
Nothing to do with riding.
Yeah, if you look behind us, we have our feed bins, and we do supplement regimens. They're all in the feed bins. We have supplement cups, and
Yeah, I just saw a couple of them. That's awesome.
Yeah, like here, just it's just time. Like if you don't do certain companies make them, but like we just have little supplement cups with their names, and it takes time to make them. And,
which is awesome to do.
A lot of it is feed.
A lot of it's feed and care, vetting, grooming, bathing, even just ground manners.
Yeah.
And even they say old dogs can't learn new tricks. I always say old horses can definitely pick up new bad habits.
Oh, absolutely.
So groundwork and things like that are so important. And again,
just reminds him of simple manners.
Exactly.
Stand on the cross ties.
And there are a lot of people who have horses that they can't ride or that they don't want to ride, which is absolutely perfect and absolutely amazing. It's, people need to understand the care that goes into horses, Right, Bobby? He's like, yes. So from horse.com, signing off.
Bye, guys.